graduate in the year 2023 and 2024. We have 5 different programs here at the Hill Center. Our morning programs are business and risk management. We have a patient care tech program. We have graphic print and design. And then in the afternoon, we have Fire Science Academy. We have an EMT class. And next year, a brand new class, Skilled Trades and Construction. These are great opportunities to really explore career technical education. And today you're going to hear from some students on why they're in the program and hear from our awesome teachers who teach these CTE programs.
One of the things I teach is the patient care technician program. We call it PCT. These are the people you're going to find at the hospital who are the ones who come in and actually do what we call basic patient care. They're going to be the ones who are going to come in and do bed baths. They're going to make beds, take temperatures, do vitals. In doctor's offices, many times they're the ones who may greet you, do what we call triage. They may be the ones who go and get your weight. We're dealing with newborns. And a lot of my students in PCT go on and do home health care as well. That toileting, dressing, feeding. So when you walk out of this class, you will know your medical terminology. You will know how medical systems work, and you will be able to fit in at the very basic level. And we have many students who end up getting placed either like in a long-term or one of the hospitals right after graduation from high school. And what the cool thing about that is, if you want to become a nurse, if you get into one of those facilities, they may actually help you pay for your nursing as well.
In this class, we learn the skills on how to become a patient care technician. We learn how to take vitals, your height, your weight, how to care for geriatric and pediatric. We learn how to feed, bathe them, transportate them, do CPR, first aid. This class is a 2-semester class. In the first semester, we learn like the textbook work portion of it. In the second semester, we go to clinicals.
We get certificates and rewards, and we can use those in our portfolios, and we can also get a job with them after high school. If you have any interest in the medical field, come to Hill for patient care technician.
Emergency medical technician, actually it's called the basic EMT. And in this class, what we do is we get you prepared for what it sounds like, emergencies. As an EMT, you can work many places. The ER techs are usually EMTs. The people in the back of the ambulance are EMTs. Now, there is a difference between EMT and paramedic. So what's really cool about this program is while you're in high school, you can actually end up with your license when you pass the class. So you can go test to get your national license. And then that means you could actually start your first year of college in paramedic school. And most people, they have to first do basic EMT for a year and then paramedic. And they, even if you're thinking about becoming a nurse, have a paramedic to nurse program that's quicker than going through your traditional nursing. So in this class, we learn about things like backboarding, how to deal with children extensively, emergency childbirth, how to get people out of cars or situations they got themselves into. One of the fun things that I get excited about is at the end of the year, we want to show you just how much you've learned in class. So we have what we call the EMS Vocational Challenge. We go to a camp, we leave Friday morning, and you don't come back home until Sunday afternoon. And you're going to be tired because we go and we have people who come out, it's called moulage. And you're going to go around with a partner, and you are going to actually, you don't know what you're going to get. It's like getting off an ambulance, and whatever that scenario is, you're going to treat that person like they're a real patient. And at the end, whichever team does the best gets the first place trophy and goes from there.
The reason why I joined is because after I graduated from high school, I want to join the fire academy. So in order to join, I had to take this program in order to become a firefighter.
I joined this academy because I just really wanted to go into the medical field. I'd say just have fun, try something new. You never know what's out there, and you could go get your license afterwards taking this program.
I'm Mr. Aldrich. I teach the Business and Risk Management program for Lansing School District. Our program is great. The students get one-on-one opportunities with professionals in the financial and the business and risk management world. We do a lot of great field trips throughout the year where we go see businesses, see organizations one-on-one. We do job shadowing at different companies. We go to a lug nuts game. We do a lot of fun stuff. We cook a lot of food, do breakfast for the students once in a while. Not a typical lecture. The classroom, as you can see, is a combination of a high school classroom, college setting, office setting. Try to have fun. Students seem to like it. Not only do they earn college credits while they're in the program, they also earn quite a few high school credits at the same time.
I decided to enroll in this program because, like most seniors, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. So I took the opportunity to join this program to really dip my toes in the water, just to see what I liked and didn't like, and that really helped me out a little bit. It definitely showed me my strengths and weaknesses, and really gave me an idea and a feel of what I would want in my future career and don't want in my future career. My favorite part of class is definitely the teacher. Mr. Aldrich is very flexible with us, and he's very understanding and lenient, and it's like really nice to be in an environment that like helps you at your pace. Honestly, just like take all the opportunities that are open to you, even if it's something that's kind of scary and you're not familiar with. Sometimes that is just what's meant to be, and it can honestly open so many doors for you, and that definitely opened a lot of doors for me.
I decided to enroll in a business risk management program because I knew I wanted to do something inside the business industry, and I saw this class as a great opportunity to explore the different options that it has to offer.
So I urge you to get the students that you know that are business minded, that would be a good fit, and have them enroll in our program.
Hi, my name is Dennis Harrington. I'm the teacher of graphic and print technology here at Hill Center. The students come into the classroom learning how to work with Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. We are a project-based program where there is closure when we teach kids different techniques in the classroom. Also in the classroom, we do have a 3D printer, so kids can work with their vector graphics, export them as SVG files, and we can put it into a AutoCAD program 1, 2, 3, and we can give it a Z and make it be a height. Also in the classroom is embroidery. So we have 2 embroidery machines, a 1501, a 1502. One has 1 head, 1 2 head. So they can sew 2 shirts at one time. We can do, 1 big sweatshirt as such, or jacket backs. So the rest of the classroom over here, we can do the posters. Kids are actively working on their computers, doing Photoshop and Illustrator. Right now, they are doing a transfer print to a t-shirt.
I've been in the graphic type program since about the first month of school. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I'm actually in my element. I've always been kind of the tech savvy guy. I'm able to make wood cutting. I'm able to make keychains, shirts, sweaters. You can get money from it as well. Mr. Harrington doesn't care what you sell as long as you pay for the material. That's pretty cool. It's just fun, I've never had this much fun in a class ever, or learned this much in a class ever. I didn't know how to use Photoshop. I didn't know how to use Illustrator. I didn't know how to use the giant laser that just went off. And now I'm a pro at all of them.
I'm in graphic tech. This is a mirror that I made. Really what I did was I got the textbook image. This was just the image. None of this was here at first. I put the image in there, and then I had to clean it up. You can make whatever you want to make. I made a calendar of me. I made a hoodie of me. I have shirts of me that I made of me. Like, you can make whatever you want to make. I just choose to make stuff for me sometimes,
This program here introduces the students into Fire 1 and 2 tactics that will satisfy the state of Michigan fire certification. So what the students will learn is how to throw ladders safely, how to quickly and safely extinguish a fire, how to recognize the need, certain different type of emergencies. It gives these kids hope because at the end of the program, they can actually test for the state of Michigan certification. And if they're hired on the fire department, that is a life-changing career. When the students come into this class, I expect them to be ready to learn, be eager. I expect them to put their best effort and put their best foot forward and to learn something different every single day.
My counselor at every high school and my English teacher, Miss Elliott, introduced me to this program, and I just thought it was something I could check out.
It's really a good program to get into, definitely. It covers some of your credits for school. It's really, a lot of it's based around teamwork. Obviously, if you're going into a fire, you're not going in by yourself, trying to fight it by yourself. So you need at least a partner to go in with you, clear a house or whatever. You really need to build a good bond with your classmates or teammates. A lot of it is team oriented around that. More of it is based on your mental as well, mental strength around the classroom and along with the physical part of it. Have fun with the class, take it seriously, and you'll learn a lot.
I was about 4 years old when I decided that I thought this career would be my best option. You learn a lot of new stuff that you'll find interest in. But yeah, main thing is like objectives, like those are very important.
I saw a burning building across the street, and ever since then I've been wanting to join the firefighter program since I was 7.
If your equipment isn't working, you're only as good as your equipment. You have to get out of there. Life safety is the first thing that we think about whenever we approach any situation. So our life safety is first. So if these kids, cadets, or even us as firefighters, we get to the seat of a fire or get to a fire and let's say our hose string isn't working or the fire extinguisher isn't working, we are to back out, see, hey, where the problem is, or get some new equipment in there to help fight that fire.
I learned a lot of things that I didn't think I would learn. Find your weaknesses, find your strengths, work towards whatever it needs to be worked on.
Good afternoon. My name is Roland Cornish. I'm a member of IBW NECA. I'm a proud partner of Lansing School District in bringing the CTE program, skilled trades, to the Lansing School District. I've been in the industry for 47 years. I was blessed enough to start right into the apprenticeship right out of high school. My journey from out of high school into the apprenticeship program has taken me all through the country. Matter of fact, all across the world. It's provided me an opportunity to start off at a very young age, do things that I never thought I would be able to do. My journey has took me from residential projects to industrial projects to nuclear plants across the country to work with the military in various facilities across the world. I currently work for FD Hayes, a woman-owned business, electrical contractor here in Lansing. And I'm saying that because I want to make sure that we address the young ladies as well, because that is an appropriate career path that is underutilized and underserved. I go around and I see very few women, but it is one of the great means to take care and start a family, provide and support yourself and as well as your children.
Hi, my name is Deshaun Lee. I'm the Southeast representative for the Michigan Building and Construction Trade. I represent all 14 union trade affiliates, and we're honored to be partnering with the Lansing School District for this Skilled Trades CTE program.
When I was in high school, we weren't given the opportunity for construction trades. We had metal shop and wood shop, and that's about as far as it went. We didn't have anybody come in and explain to us the building trades. I wish we would have had that when I was in high school, because I would have made this career path a little sooner than later. After completing the CTE program, you will have an understanding of what each trade has to offer and an understanding of where you can go. You can go through one of our apprenticeship programs like I did, and I've been in the trade for 23 years. I've gone from a pre-apprentice to an apprentice, earned my journeyman card, and then became a business representative for sheet metal.
Getting into the CTE program in the Lansing School District will offer you the opportunity to get exposed, to test, to see exactly where you want to go post-high school. If you are venturesome, like challenges, and want to do something outside the traditional pathway, please Look into the CTE program in the Lansing School District. I promise you, you will not regret it.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the CTE programs in the Lansing School District here at the Hill Center. If you want more information, please go to lansingschools.net/CTE.
Willow has a very rich school climate. You know, we've worked hard to establish a truly safe and nurturing learning environment for both students and adults. You know, a place where everyone feels welcome, supported, appreciated, and valued.
It's been a great experience so far at Willow. My daughter enjoys the class and her friends. I love Mr. Alonzo, the principal, and Mr. Rollins, the guidance counselor. They're all just wonderful people, and I can tell everybody in the school cares about the kids. I actually live out of district, and I chose Lansing School District specifically because I wanted my daughter to have a rich experience. The diversity of teachers and kids who attend, she is getting the best of all worlds. I love Willow because kids are diverse, the teachers are too, and that's so important.
Family-oriented environment, you know. I know Mr. Alonzo, he loves kids, and I know that he will take really good care of mine and everybody else's. Willow's a great school. They have great staff. My children love it. They're excited about going to school every morning. When they come home, they're just as happy. I really feel like we're a family.
Being a teacher at Willow is exciting. The Willow family is a true family. Our students, our parents, the staff, we all really work together to help the students to be successful in multiple ways, academically, socially, emotionally. We really work to meet kids where they are and take them where they need to be.
I get excited to do multiplication and see my friends. Our teacher is very nice and amazing, and my principal is the best. It's really nice, there's nice people around. The reason I like it here is because there's very nice people, and people are very nice to me, and my teacher treats me good too.
Parents, we know that you have multiple options for your student, but we really appreciate and thank you for giving us the opportunity to provide a service to you and your family. We invite you to come in and visit with us.
This is a great place to be. The staff really wraps their arms around the kids, supports the families however we can. This is the elementary that you want to come to if you want to have the best experience in Lansing School District.
We were going to send Anders, my son, to take another year of preschool, but when we found out there was a early 5, we ended up sending him here, and he's loved it.
I feel like I like it. It's because we learn a lot of things, and we learn letters and numbers and everything else.
I've seen him grow in leaps and bounds. He's using numbers, doing addition at this point, which is something I never expected, again, for someone in kindergarten. Picking up letters and sounds a lot better. Pretty marked speech improvement, learning pretty much as he possibly can.
The way our day is set up, we have lots of times for breaks and movement. We try to make everything developmentally appropriate when possible. So lots of hands-on activities, lots of learning together. So I'm motivated to come to school every day because of how hard these kids work every day. Many come in to school with challenges, and they're just here happy to go. And so I feel like it is my duty also to be happy and ready to take on the day with them.
Mrs. Powell is great. We've had a few conversations with her, obviously for conferences, but we've definitely been in touch with her. She's been awesome. I hear about all the different things they're doing in class. She's always super helpful. If we have anything we need to follow up with, she's been there, and she excites him.
I make art for my mom and dad and everybody in the word I like. I'll be an artist when I'm a boy, but I'm going to be an artist when I grow up. But I'm already an artist right now because at home I have a giant box of art things.
You were always welcome to come to our school located at 221 Huron Street. My name is Kyron Harville, the principal. I'm happy for you guys to come take a visit. We hope you choose to become a Riddle Rhino. And thank you guys very much.
What dreams do you have for your children? To find lifelong friends? Or a teacher to inspire them? To find their passion? Or learn a new language? Or do they prefer career and technical education programs? Or online schooling? After graduating high school, do they aspire to go on to college or have a career they love? Will they make a positive impact on the world and start a business that helps others? Those dreams start here at the Lansing School District. Enroll today at www.enrollinlansing.com as we help your students to dream big.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2022 graduation of J.W. Sexton High School. I am Jamie Brown, Assistant Principal for grades 9 through 12 at Sexton High School. I want to first say I'm truly thankful for the administrators that I work with, as I couldn't do it without them, and the teachers and support, as well as students. Just outside of those doors awaits your child, our 2022 graduates. This is their hour to be recognized, acknowledged, and celebrated. If I may, I would like to share a short reflection story before we begin the 2022 commencement. Our graduates started out wanting to learn as littles with brains like sponges, as I like to say, and look at them now. They have made it to graduation, dressed to impress, knowledge filled, and moving forward to bigger and better things. Our graduates are absolutely precious and part of our J.W. Sexton family. Because we are family, we are all here to listen to each student's name be called, and it's imperative we get to see and hear each student's name. Sometimes, as it has happened in the past, some family members continue to yell and cheer and stand as if their child was the only one graduating. Many graduates were disappointed and others felt disrespected. I'm sharing this with you so that we can stand in the Sexton family agreement that this will never happen again to any of our students in the Lansing School District. The 2022 graduates have worked very hard for the past 13 years for this ceremony. Parents, families, friends, and community, they deserve best behavior for the next 2 hours. Before we stand and welcome the 2022 graduation class, a few housekeeping items. Please silence phones or turn them off. Please refrain from walking and talking during the ceremony. And at the end of the ceremony, please remain seated until the recessional has been played and participants and all have left the arena. After dismissal, you will have time for photo opportunities back at Eastern Fields. Masks are required. Please let us know if you need one. Students who have tested negative in the last 24 hours can remove their masks across the stage. Again, thank you. We are trusting you to make this a positive lifetime memory for all of our 2022 graduates. Now, the moment we have all been waiting for. At this time, will you please stand? And welcome the J.W. Sexton High School graduating class of 2022.
Could everybody stand for the national anthem, please?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I would like to introduce our drummers who are going to pay tribute to the class of 2022.
Let's give it up one more time for our drum line. Good afternoon again. I want to welcome you to the 79th commencement of J.W. Sexton High School and our class of 2022. I am the proud, that's right, give it up for them. I'm the proud principal, Daniel Bogan. This is always a special time of the year to honor our seniors, to all of our honored guests, administrators, presenters, staff, parents, grandparents, and family members. I want to thank you for being here to celebrate these great young people. There is no place I'd rather be than right here, right now, paying tribute to these young people and the hard work they've put in over the last 13 years to watch the transformation from student to graduate. Some of you thought this was a foregone. I should say this was something that you almost could reach, but your families, your teachers, your support staff, and administrators kept pushing you. Some of you all the way till 1:30 in the morning. You made it. You're here. As you may see, our students, our staff, we're wearing red, white, and blue cords. These cords represent diversity, equity, and inclusion. We choose the colors based on the fact that we all live in America under this flag. And it's important that Sexton be the trailblazers for this. We have a very diverse school, and as you can see, a very diverse group of seniors. This is a special place, and I'm very proud, again, to be the principal of Sexton. We know that equity, we can have good intentions, but the reality is we need to make exceptional impact. And our class of 2022, will be the ones that will lead the charge. Our goal is that inclusion will be an act of habit to groups excluded due to race, gender, identity, sexual orientation, age, physical ability, language, and/or immigration status. I ask my graduates and everyone here that always be willing to stand in the gap for those who are in need. To the parents and guardians of the class of 2022, we say thank you. You were your child's first teacher, and we'd like you all to stand so we can recognize you, please. That's it. Hey, seniors, you can give them a standing ovation. Let's go. Come on. Let's give them a standing ovation. To our Sexton teaching staff and support staff, I want to recognize you for all the support you've given these young people. Please stand. Let us begin our ceremony. As we honor J.W. Sexton graduates and their academic achievement, I want to congratulate the mighty class of 2022. We are.
And now for the Sexton Choir.
There are times when we feel lost and scared, and the future seems unclear. There are times we feel that no one cares, and we can't hold back our tears. So it's time to regain all our strength. We can't just give in again and again. So we stand here joined in harmony. We'll be the ones to hold your hand. 'Cause we are one family. We will still soldier on. Yes, we are one community. There's still yet a new dawn. So don't be discouraged. We will make it through this together as one. Oh, 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 There are times it seems we can't move on, and it seems like we won't make it through. There are times when we feel let down, and we often feel confused. So it's time to regain all our strength. We can't just give in again and again. So we stand here joined in harmony. We'll be the ones to hold your hand. Yeah, so make it through. Make it through. I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words trying to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I'm making no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hit my skin, but fire away, 'cause today I won't let your shit sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. We are warriors, yeah, that's what we become. Won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. For we are glorious. When the sharpest words trying to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood and drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. And I know that I deserve your love. There's nothing I'm not worthy of. When the sharpest words trying to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown him out. This is brave, this is Bruce, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. Marching on to the beat I drum. I'm marching on, marching, marching on. Oh, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. Oh.
Good afternoon. My name is Alberta Elizabeth Gregory, valedictorian. I am pleased to welcome our honored guests, the Lansing School Board of Education, to our ceremony today. I ask that each of them stands as they are introduced. Gabrielle Lawrence, President. Rachel Willis, Vice President. Dr. Nino Rodriguez, Secretary. Robin Moore, Treasurer. Dr. Fahan Badi, Trustee. Dr. Caitlin Kavanaugh, Trustee. Missy Liege, Trustee. Amy Hodgkin, Trustee. Guillermo Zilas Lopez, Trustee. I would now like to welcome the executive team of the Lansing School District. Will the please team rise? I'm also pleased to introduce JW High School Assistant Principals Jamie Brown and Samika Talton, who cannot join us today. Please welcome all our guests this evening with a round of applause.
Good afternoon. My name is Danya Ahmed, salutatorian. I would like to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Ben Schuldner. Mr. Schuldner is the superintendent of the Lansing School District. Previously, he was a Dean's Fellow and the Distinguished Lecturer of Education Leadership at Hunter College, City University of New York, where he directed all school and district leadership programs for the institution. From 2015 to 2018, Ben served on the New York City Board of Education, the largest school system in America. In 2016 and again in 2017, Ben was elected president of ASCD, the largest education professional organization in the country, comprising over 125,000 members. Before these roles, Ben was the founder and principal of the High School for Public Service in Brooklyn, New York. Ben received his undergraduate degree from Harvard College, where he graduated magna cum laude, and his MSED from Baruch College.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations. We can do better than that. Congratulations. You're welcome. You know, I just want to tell you how proud I am of you. You know, probably most of you, if not all of you, have no idea who I am, and that's totally fine. But just know that as the superintendent, my job is to try to oversee the entire school district of 10,000 kids and 26 schools and teachers and you name it. But it's a day like this that reminds us why we do it, because of how amazing you are. All of you in these red robes with your mortar boards and your tassels, you've worked so hard. You are incredible. You've done the work. That's wonderful. And it just gives us so much pride to be able to see you. Yeah, you should give that up. That is amazing, right? And just to see you sitting here makes us know that it's all worth it. But we also know that you didn't do it alone, that you are here because of your families, because of your educators, because of your teachers, because of your friends, because of everybody that got you here. And all I want to say is remember this day. Think about what you had to do to get here through a pandemic nobody saw coming, through years and years of struggle. You did something special. You did enough to graduate from high school. And that is incredible. But I want to highlight that because tomorrow is another day where you're going to face new challenges. going to college, getting a job, maybe starting a family. Who knows what you're going to do? But just know that the fact that you made it here means you can do it. You have been able to prove to yourself and to others that you have the ability to do great things. And so remember this day not as an end, but as an idea that you can do great things, that it doesn't stop at high school. It doesn't stop with this diploma. This is indicative of what you can do tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. So just take it from me by saying we love you. We're honored that you're a part of the family of JW Sexton in the Lansing School District. And congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you. I love you guys. Good afternoon. My name is Lauren Taylor, top 10 scholar. Please join me in welcoming the school board president, Gabrielle Lawrence, superintendent Ben Schuldner, and principal Dan Bogan to the lectern to acknowledge Sexton High School's top scholars.
Thank you, Lauren. My name is Gabrielle Johnson Lawrence, and I am a graduate of Sexton High School, class of 2000. Go Big Reds. I'm the school board president, and this is the last graduation day that I will take part of as a member of the school board. And I am so proud to be up here today with my board colleagues, but especially with fellow great Big Reds, Councilmember Brian Jackson, and your principal, Dan Bogan, who I love as much as you do. We are honored today to extend congratulations to the entire class of 2022. At this time, we would like to give special recognition to those seniors who have excelled academically and have earned the title of top 10 scholar of their graduating class. I was not a top 10 scholar of my graduating class, but that's all right. Maybe like top 100, I don't know. Would you please come to the lectern to be recognized when your name is called? Alberta Gregory. Denaya Ahmed. Sierra Boyer. I know she's a second generation Big Red. Noor El Rabaya. Lindsay Geiger. Jason Yang. Melanie Yang. Lauren Taylor. Sin Maui. And Tu Vo. Congratulations and go Big Reds. I would like to now invite to the podium Mr. Justin Sheehan, the Executive Director of the Lansing Promise.
Thank you, Gabe. J-Dub? Class of 2022. Do you know what that makes all us feel like? Old. That's exactly right. And we're right. That's exactly right. Education is our passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. We'll say it again. Education is the passport to our future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Who said that? You better get it right. Who said it? Lansing, Malcolm, Malik El-Shabazz. You guys said it? You guys said it? Who gets credit? All right, raise your hand. Well done. Well done. That's one so far today. Everett didn't get it either. They ain't no dub. But let's be real, only one got it. But here's what we know now. Who said that? Malcolm. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Malcolm. Where's Malcolm from? Lansing. We celebrated his birthday last month, right? 19th of May. Know your Lansing history. Understand something else. What you do matters. Who you are matters. And who you become matters. What you do, fill in the blank. What you do, I can't hear you. What you do, who you are, and who you become. To who? You guys, who else? Parents, come on. Who else? Say it louder. Teachers, parents, everybody. Raise your hand if you have a younger brother, younger sister, younger niece, younger nephew, or you know somebody younger than you. They are watching you. Do you recognize that? Whether in this crowd, or on social media, or in your house, or in your neighborhood, or in your church, or in your place of worship, or anywhere in between, they are watching you. What you do matters. Not in some creepy way, I should clarify that. They are not stalking you, they are looking up to you. Because what you do, and who you are, and who you become, and matters to who? Us, to everybody, to those youngins. Now, are you gonna set a perfect example? Okay. We got perfection right here, that's good, we got one. But you can set a good example, right? And if you fall back down, what you gonna do? And if I fall back down, what am I gonna do? And if you fall down, what I'm gonna do? There it is. And if I fall down, what are you gonna do? Help me up. That sounds like community. Come on, that sounds like community, right? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Understand that we have more than 300 new Promise Scholars graduating the class of 2022. Is that today? 2022? Except, I want more. So if you have not applied yet, and you've lived within the Lansing School District boundary from 9th through 12th grade, or close to, if you've attended a school in Lansing, or close to from 9th through 12th grade, and you graduated, which you're all doing today, then I need you to get on Lansing Promise. We'll open up the application for the next 2 days, and I need you to apply. Is that a deal? Not a sure, is that a deal? Yes, that's a deal. Because I got 10 grand on each of you. That's the point. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Why would a community put 10 grand on each of you? Because what you do, and who you are, and who you become. Exactly. We are proud of you. We love you. It's already been said 100 times. It'll be said 100 more. Right? So Lansing Promise is here for you. If you don't go to one of the schools, like there's a school in Ann Arbor I hear about. If you go there, that's okay. We don't got any money on you, but we're glad you're there. If you go to LCC, MSU, Olivet, Davenport, or you want to do a skilled trade, apply to the Promise. But more importantly, we believe in what you're doing. Go become who you were meant to be. Is that a deal? And we will see you. Some of you already got pizza beforehand. Good. We will see you again for pizza afterwards when you get dropped off at the bus at the Eastern Fields. All right?
At this time, I'd like to invite to the podium our salutatorian, Danya Ahmed.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to start off by shining a light on teachers, parents, and all Sexton High staff for their outstanding support through our journeys. I'll begin by acknowledging my parents because they're the reason I stand in front of you today. They have provided me with wisdom, resources, and most importantly, all the support in the world. Thank you for everything from the depths of my heart. I would also like to recognize Mr. Moulton, Mr. Kelly, Miss Ali, Miss Barber, Mr. Farrell, Miss Beauchamp, and Miss Cat for the relentless efforts they put forth in order to ensure us students were well equipped with the knowledge we needed. These efforts did not go unnoticed. Words cannot express how grateful I am for the support you all showed me. Thank you for being such kind and caring mentors. Now I'd like to say a few words in Arabic dedicated to my parents. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي من علي بهذا النجاح ووفقني إليه وما توفيقي إلا بالله كما أهدي هذا النجاح إلى من كان عونا لي وسببا فيه أمي وأبي شكرا لكما والشكر لا يوفي حقكما علي وأشكر عائلتي المحبة وتشجيعهم الدائم شكرا عائلتي الجميلة. We as a class have gone through a roller coaster of struggles and emotions through these hard times. A great deal of the hardships came from being in fear of the unknown and what was going on in the world due to the pandemic. Don't get me wrong, there were also a plethora of positives that came along as well. One of those positives being the fact that we learned to persevere and care for one another. The other major positive is being able to roll out of bed in our pajamas and get into class. Class of 2022, we have endured countless hours of studying and sleepless nights in order to get to this day. I can proudly say we made it. All the hard work we have applied has paid off, but our journeys are only beginning. We have many bumps in our path that lay ahead. First being college, future opportunities, and many other hardships. I truly believe that we will carry on through the upcoming hardships as we have the ones prior, because we are the class of 2022. I'll end with a few powerful words from the inspirational Sidekau Stuve. Life is full of challenges, obstacles, and problems, but learn to face them courageously with joy. Live every moment with happiness and positivity, for we never know. We should all live by these words and enjoy every moment we can and tear down all the walls that come ahead. It has been an honor speaking here today. I look forward to seeing what the future brings my classmates and I. Thank you.
I would like to introduce Attorney Brian Jackson.
Thank you, Alberta, for the introduction. It's such an honor to be your keynote speaker at my alma mater, Sexton High School. And I am so thankful that you didn't put me behind the choir and Marla, because I was tearing up and everybody would see me cry. And if you weren't tearing up, it was so beautiful. I don't know, maybe you don't have any feelings. I'm so proud to be from Sexton, and I know you all are too. We have the greatest people, the greatest students, and we were doing diversity and inclusion way before it was cool. And I'm proud of that, and you'll be proud of it over time too. I need a little help. I need help congratulating the class of 2022, but not yet. I need participation. So Alberta said I was an attorney. I'm also on city council, so I deal with laws and contracts and you know, things like that. So since I was invited here to speak, no one said I had any rules, so I'll make a couple. While we congratulate everybody, I want you to make the most noise you can for our graduates, not yet, our graduates, class of 2022, not yet. And since it's always been my fantasy to make a crowd hype, get lit, I get to say things, all right? These are things I always want to say to a crowd to get them lit. All right, thank you. So don't mind whatever I say, but you gotta get lit for your people. If you're here for your graduates, we're on the stand, so everybody can go like that here. If you can't get up and you got a cane, you can tap it on the chair. All right? All right. Don't mind whatever I say. All right? And the disclaimer is, it may be from famous NBA players when they won a championship. I don't know. I'm just saying. All right. So on the count of three, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! Give it up for your class of 2022! Let's go! Anything is possible! Class of 22! This is for you! Let's go! Woo! 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 Yes! Thank you. And all that's for you. You did it. Graduating high school is a big deal. It's a big deal. Not everybody here did it. Not everybody will, but you all did. 4 years of classes, not just any classes, compound learning. You have to learn something in the first class before you get to second class, before you get to third year, before you can graduate. 4 years of homework, maybe. 4 years of studying, at least 1 year. And 4 years of homework, or 4 years of trying to copy someone's homework so that you could turn it in. That was me. That was me. Chemistry, miss those foods. I'll tell you what, if you don't learn the first week, you're not gonna learn the second week because it all compounds, and that's why I'm so proud of you all here today. Plus, not only is it a big deal, because it's the first day of the rest of your life, you did this during the pandemic. You are the first pandemic class. Give it up for yourself. And I mean that in a good way-ish, because you're the first class where over half of your high school was spent during the pandemic. You all sacrificed so much. You sacrificed in person for whoever wanted to be there, see your friends, see your teachers, hear, see it all in front of you, learn better, grab the information. You missed whole high school sporting seasons. The football players, I'm sorry about your, was it junior year? Gone. Sophomore year track season, gone. And you'll never get that back. The recitals, the plays, the band, the choir, you guys missed it, but you still did it. And that is amazing. And although it's your day and your achievement, there's also some other people involved that helped you all along the way. And those are the supporters, most of them, some of them here today. Your parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, neighbors, bus driver, coaches, relatives, everybody that wanted to see you succeed, you did it for them and they are proud of you. These people, your parents, your supporters, they had a vision a long time ago. They envisioned this day, June 5th, 2022. They probably didn't know it was June 5th. They probably could have figured out it was 2022 if they did the math and you guys didn't fail anything. This day is a big day for them. Not only did they see it, it came to fruition. All the things, whether it was driving you to school, paying for your cap and gown, paying for your yearbook, driving you to practice, telling you to do your homework, making you go to bed if you didn't, whatever it is. They did it. Give them a round of applause. Thank you, parents. I just want to take a little time to talk about vision and imagination. You heard of vision the way we normally know it as being able to see. My vision's 2020. It's not. My vision's 2040, whatever it is. But that's not the vision I'm talking about. I'm talking about using your imagination to see and visualize yourselves doing great things in the future. Imagine the type of life you want. Let me explain an example. Your parents, as soon as you started going to school, they imagined you graduating today with honors or not, it's cool. But they imagined it, they envisioned it, they did things. And now it's your turn to try to imagine and envision what you want for yourselves in the future. Because if you don't know where you're going, you're never gonna get there. If you want to take an Uber to go somewhere and you don't know where you're going, what are you gonna do? Get in and say, let's go somewhere. Have a plan, have an idea. And I just want to show a few examples. I want you all to try it. It's your turn to think about what you want for yourselves. This is a relic. This is my 2003 yearbook from J.W. Sexton. And while you're thinking about great things that you could do in the future, the things that you want to see, your lifestyle, do you want to be successful? And I'll tell you, success is just accomplishing one's aim or purpose. So you can't even be successful unless you have an aim or purpose. So as you're thinking about your own success, I want to give a few examples, because in my year, the question they put for our seniors to put in the yearbook is, in 10 years from now, where do you see yourself? It's an exercise to kind of see in the future. Now, some people took it serious. Of course I did. Some people didn't. Now, while you're thinking, let's start with one young lady. I plan to own and operate my own salon. She does! Give her a round of applause. She does. When she graduated high school, she had an idea what she wanted to do. And for her, because I still know her, it came true. That's great. It doesn't mean you have to know what it is, and it doesn't mean you have to know exactly how to get there. But it's good to have at least a plan. Now, next person. Wait for it. My twin sister. Let's start with her. In 10 years, I plan to be married and have a stay-at-home husband who will have dinner on the table every night when I get home from practice. Goals. Goals. Now think of your own, guys, you know? These are just some ideas of what people are thinking of. Tammy Tran, valedictorian. Valedictorian? Valedictorian. We expect great things from valedictorians. In 10 years, I plan to be a medical doctor with a family practice. She did it. She did it. That's great. She took the steps. James Lewis, I want to be an elementary school teacher with a fine wife and 2 kids. He's an elementary school teacher with a fine wife and 2 kids. Give it up! James Lewis, he would love it. In 10 years from now, I will be 28. All right. It's right. It's factually, it's right. And mine, I told you I took it serious. In 10 years, I'll have completed school with at least a master's degree, and if my dreams to play football are cut short, then hopefully I will be a successful lawyer or politician. Vision. And I don't say that to try to brag, but I did get a master's. My football dreams were cut short way too soon. Too bad. Lawyer, politician, vision. And I ask you all, once you can at least continue your imagination, school's over, but like everybody said, you continue your education. Continue imagining, continue visualizing what you want for yourselves. And once you do that, you will fill your day with decisions that move towards those goals, and then your goals and your accomplishments are realized. You can't have no idea where you're going if you want to get there. So my last parting message to you all is never give up on yourselves. Visualize, imagine, and achieve. Thank you.
Brian was a great athlete, played football, basketball, track, and swam during basketball season. Also ran indoor track during basketball season and won the indoor state championship. So to say he was a great athlete is an understatement. So thank you. Let's give it up for Mr. Jackson one more time. Next, coming to the podium is our valedictorian, Miss Alberta Gregory.
Hello, class of 2022. It is an honor and a privilege to speak with you today. First, thank you to the teachers, administration, staff, and loved ones of our class for making today possible. I want to thank JW Sexton for being a school that cares for its students. It has afforded us many opportunities. I myself have been blessed with some of those opportunities and have grown to love and appreciate Sexton dearly. It has not been an easy road to toe these past years. Our sophomore year was interrupted by the pandemic, and by the time we returned, we were seniors. And throughout this past year, many were out either ill or online. During that time, many have faced struggles in and out of school. However, the class of 2022 has been able to overcome all the stumbling blocks placed before our feet. Today is a day 12 or more years in the making. Our class is resilient and tenacious. Did we let stress, confusion, mishaps, mistakes, missed deadlines hold us back? No. We rose to the occasion and were victorious. Relish in your victory and accomplishments. Keep the fighting spirit, class of 2022. Your grit and dedication will serve you well in this next chapter of your life. Whatever you do in these following years, I ask that you be makers of men. Many esteemed alumni from JW Sexton have become makers of men and contribute to building up students and the community towards success. Let our legacy be a continuation of that. Today is a time of celebration, but tomorrow, put back on the hard hat and start building your future wisely, diligently, and purposely. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2022.
That's right. We are coming close right now, right here. I'd like to present the class of 2022 to our superintendent, Ben Schuldner. It is with great pleasure that J.W. Sexton High School senior class of 2022 to the administration of the Lansing School District and recommend them for graduation.
Will the members of the class of 2022 please rise? On behalf of the faculty and the administration at J.W. Sexton High School, I present the class of 2022 to the Board of Education. And in so doing, I certify that each member has met the requirements for a diploma and is entitled to all of the rights and privileges thereto of.
By the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the Board of Education, and by them delegated to me as president, I hereby confer upon the graduates the diploma of J.W. Sexton High School. The J.W. Sexton High School graduating class of 2022 may now receive their diplomas.
At this time, the rest of our seniors, please be seated until directed to stand.
Alberta Elizabeth Gregory.
Danya Musen Ahmed. Sierra Michelle Boyer. Noor Majid Al Rabia.
Lindsay Louise Geiger. Jason Janu Yang. Melanie Yang. Lauren Rose Taylor.
Sin S. Moi. Tu H. Bo.
Jacob Ryan Anderson.
Sahand Saeed Mustafa.
Anthony Edward Powell.
Aiden Scott Trotter. Xavier Akil Maxwell. Zamani Monet Roper.
Kobe Michael Rochester. Kenny David Rogers.
Luz Elena Vera.
DeAndre Isaiah Kelly.
Sadea Janine Withers.
Shar Du. Fuchi Yang. Na Ray.
Scott Youngkong Yang. Hanad Abdul Khadir Daganya.
Karen Lanaya Massey.
Aaliyah Madison Green. Matthew Paul Chaluka II.
Elshawn Benson Jones.
Jalen Malik Salih. Jose Luis Eliseo Medina.
River Mark Ray Hall. Amariana Marie James.
Kisa Amaya Bardell.
India Elizabeth Brooks. Juanina Renee Lewis.
Natalia Nikki Johnson.
Charleston Marquavius Rogers. Olivia Celeste Hunter. Marcus Whitmore.
Jaden Rondell Jones.
Eternal Lee Stevenson.
Jesus Torres. Van Biak Mung. Lamarana Berry.
Willie Albert Rimbert III. Dejan Anthony Lenore.
Dontel Donovan Wright. Devon Mackay Goldman.
David Maurice Jones Jr.
Ladarius Naquan Jones.
Jason Lamont Lee. Jordan Thomas Barnhart.
Anakin Joaquin Hall.
Davion Lee Thomas. Lawrence Darnell Pryor III.
Michael Ray Daniels.
Jasmine Daylight Chastity Morgan.
Alasia Latrice Kane.
Jamaria Regina Ida Morgan.
Kimani Marquise Page. Michelle Bisakonu. Ndaiken Gurukie Joyce. Daribel Esther Zamora Rodriguez.
Mara Kareen Waterbury. Jubilee Sky Tompkins. Harry Jerome Smith.
Amaya Danae Holt. Kiera Janae Brown. Khalil Assad Muhammad Andrews.
Jesse Daniel Martin. Natalia Janice Mitchell.
Biak Noon Par. Marla Esther Camacho Abreu. Caleb Jameek Jones. Milad George. Jobin Saeed Mustafa.
Gracie May Thompson.
Freddie Yadi Murillo Jr.
Amante Dakari Douglas.
Jaquavion Marwan Dwayne Handsome. Javian Duran Carswell.
Commodore Joy. Anaya Monet Walker.
Aaliyah Monet Naval.
Darian Christine Pointer.
Dinasia Aaliyah McCann.
Myasia Johnson. Kainika Elizabeth Miller. Amaya Bari Newcomb.
Ariana Monet Nooney Simmons. Kaisa Marie Holland. Grace Anne Marie Fitzgerald. Jacqueline Muhawe.
Sanai Adanetta Joyce Wheeler.
Aradukunda Jerome. John Erinetwe. Tamaya Janice Strong.
Aaliyah Dallery Lewis. Brianna Imari Nixon. Bernard Dwayne Greer III.
Mugisha Eric. Noel Nzabimana.
Hamida Mansour. Jennifer Mandabranja.
All right. At this moment, it's with a heavy heart that we announce this last person. Gone from us too soon. A person who had real, genuine curiosity. I had the pleasure of trying to coach baseball with him. Neither one of us knew what we were doing. But I tell you what, he worked his tail off. At this moment, we'd like to present Daryl Levine Smith II.
Will you get a message to Bogan that we got to clear this hall out as quickly as we can because they're supposed to open the doors for Eastern at 5.
At this time, I'd like Sierra Boyer to come up.
Will the graduating class of 2022 please rise? To signify our graduation, please join me in moving our tassels from right to left. Please be seated. And at this time, I would like to bring our principal, Mr. Bogan, back to the lectern for a few words to close our program.
You did it. You did it. We are all proud of you. I want to thank everyone for coming out and supporting, again, I say that mighty class of 2022. You did it the hard way. You know, you went through the pandemic. You stayed the course and you made it here. And we're proud of you. To the class of 2022, now Sexton alumni, give it up. I want you to follow your dreams, follow your heart, stay focused, and as Mr. Jackson said, keep that vision. Keep that vision. You have a lot ahead of you. There will be some pain in the process, but you've already proven you can make it. You guys are battle tested. We will be here for you. So if you need help, nothing's changed. We're just a drive, a phone call away. We love you. God bless you. And thank you for being with us here today. As we release our graduates, can everyone please remain seated until they're out of the auditorium? Thank you very much. Love you guys.